How to make a real fur throw bigger using faux fur as a border. So with this particular coat, it's a lynx, and it's a beautiful lynx, but it's kind of small. So the owner of this coat wanted a nice size throw. So the idea that we came up with together is to use a faux fur that complements the fur itself. I'm going to be using this fur on the border of the coat, and it really picks up the colors so nicely that once we put it together, it's going to look really, really nice. So the fur that I have here is a lynx fur. Absolutely beautiful, but a little too small for a regular throw. So the length that I got from here to here was only 34 inches wide, which is not very wide at all. But I do have here for the width, it comes out to approximately 57 inches wide, which is great. But we're missing the length. So the customer and I decided that we were going to try to use a faux fur with the same color values as the original fur. So we did use one particular company, and I'll have the link in the description. And we tried 3 different ones, and the colors, we tried a lighter one, mostly brown, and this particular one. This one actually has a really nice variation of color. It has the darker and the light, so when you do move the fur, you can see the different color values on the inside of the fur. This was the closest one to the lynx, and we wanted it a little bit darker on the edge. The lighter one would not have looked good. And what I really like about this particular fur is that the length of the faux fur is perfect. It moves really well, and like I said, you can see the different color values on the inside, and the length is approximately the same length as the fur. So I'm going to use 2 borders. The border for the top and the bottom are 8.5 inches wide. So that makes the 35 inches now 50, which is definitely much better if you're going to be using it as a throw in the home. The side borders, because the width of it doesn't have to be quite as large, the side borders are only going to be 3.5 inches wide. So they are going to come here on the sides, and when it's done, I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to look quite lovely. Let me show you what the fur side looks like. So what I did here was we had our natural fur, and I combined all the different pieces, and I did have to match up the stripes of the fur to the best that I could. And then I added the border. I used a straight stitch as well as a zigzag stitch. I didn't sew that on my fur machine. I really want a connection between the fur and the faux fur to be a little bit wider than the fur machine actually makes. So it's going to look really nice. It's going to be very well constructed. And then after the side pieces are put on, I will add, again, like I always do, my lightweight cotton to help protect the fur on the inside. and then backing that will complement the fur.
Come visit us at dinahsquilts.com.